Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn for the month of November, or from the time you view this video. This is for those whom the previous videos that I put out for November may not have resonated. Please keep in mind it is a general reading and it will not resonate with each and every one of you. Excuse me, it's very early morning for me. I like to do these in the middle of the night, actually. Um, yeah, if this doesn't resonate, check your moon and your rising sign. If those still do not resonate, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay. Okay. This is the situation. Queen of Cups in the reverse, Justice with the extension of the olive branch, and we have the hat. So somebody feels rejected, or somebody is closed off emotionally, or just has, made themselves not emotionally available. Now, understand these energies can be vice versa. This could be you who's done this, or it could be the other person. This situation is emotionally draining. There could have been in this relationship a lack of respect with the hat being here. This person wants to lay down this fight, maybe wants to get to the truth of the matter, wants to perhaps work things out, or hopes that the other person would do the right thing. Trying to bring peace to this situation. Justice is appearing twice, so somebody felt or feels like something, someone wronged them here, deceived them perhaps in some way, disrespected them perhaps in some way, that made that relationship fragile to the point that it broke. It would have broke very quickly and would have been quite emotional. And I say this because the Page of Cups in reverse can indicate something that may have happened very quickly and unexpectedly. And we also have the Comet here, which is things happening very, very fast, rapid movement. You may have been living with this person. This may have taken place in the home. You may have felt maybe that person was selfish or did not think of your needs, thought of themselves, only, or took advantage of you in some way. And for this reason, you may have shunned them or shut them out. However, you're still stuck on this person. You feel that it is not over, and you wish and desire for this relationship. Even though this has happened, there are still many or plenty, I'm hearing, of good memories here. I feel that in the good times, this was a relationship that was very intense, very passionate. There is a recognition here of the deep connection that you have for this person, of a deep love. Possibly you have shared a past life with this person. You're not together at this point. You may be, or maybe um, like holding back from reaching out to this person to extend that olive branch. You may be being very stubborn or headstrong, or that they are possibly. You are, however, considering the olive branch. Okay. Um, Whatever this was, somebody got shut out into the cold very quickly. And it's something that you would not have seen coming. You know, the relationship is very, very intense, very passionate. It's moving along, right? And then something just boom falls in the path with the comet and this Ten of Swords, and you didn't see it coming. You just didn't see it coming. Here you are, not expecting it. The sword is sheathed here. So, um, so you did not expect this, but you still very deeply connected to this person, and want to reach for this relationship. We see it here. We have we have you appearing twice as the king and the knight. I feel these are your energies. This situation has emotionally drained you. Perhaps it's like nobody's talking. There's been a breakdown in communication because of whatever this was that happened. A blow up, a huge argument brought this here to an end, and it is emotionally draining. You may feel that this person did take advantage of you, that they planned something, or that it was planned in some way. So at one time you had this solid direction, you knew where you were going. Now you're studying it, you're looking at it. Some sort of truth came out. Um, I feel like there's a decision here that needs to be made. You're looking at the future. Is there still a direction for this relationship? Can it be healed? Um, but you fear reaching out to this person. You fear this conversation. You fear hearing the truth. You fear those Three of Swords. But understand that this is this is your fears. This situation, like I said, is emotionally draining you. It's something you want to put an end to, but you're afraid to have the conversation. See, a decision has to be made. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and here this King of Swords is analyzing the scene, studying it, taking a deeper look with the eye. There's an obstacle here. I feel the obstacle is most likely in the mind. It's the fear of reaching for this relationship again. That with the pipe, that it would all go up in smoke. You know, Ace of Swords in reverse. You're not talking, and you fear the conversation. I feel that's the message I keep getting. You fear sending off a message. You're afraid of what you're going to hear. Um, the cards, the axe. It's like that house of cards is what I'm getting. Um, that is very fragile, like this rose, you know. And it's like one card, it's just one card trembles and falls, and the whole thing comes crashing down with the axe. And so here you have the question mark, and this says that your question or answer that you seek, you will have it soon, okay? But it is a card of having a lot of doubts and mistrust, which is what I'm picking up, and also fear of having that conversation, fear of what you're going to hear. So this card says that you may need to take a good look at why you are questioning that current situation. Okay. It also would speak to like let's say for instance there was a lack of respect. Why you would allow that to occur. This and you didn't because you released it, but you're thinking um, of allowing the person back in. So this is where the question mark comes in, and because of all the doubts and the mistrust, and why would you allow this to happen again? I feel like I know you're afraid to have this conversation, but I feel like it needs to be had. A lot of things need to be worked out. You're afraid, I feel, of this loss. It's like, I mean, it can be that you feel like this person is like the one for you. Okay, you've got that deep connection with that person, and it's like that once in a lifetime feeling. And you don't want to miss it. And this is why you think of extending that olive branch again, because you have such a deep connection with this person. This relationship was very intense, very passionate. So let us move here. This is the magic prayer. It's a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. And that being said, the best prayer uh, is, Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get exactly what you want, but you will surely get what you need. The magic stream. Every experience you have has its own life story. Understand this. It has a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences flow from one to another. They are informing and influencing yet more. Everything happens for a reason. There's always a greater plan, even if you do not see it. Therefore, it is important that you do not interrupt this flow. Perhaps you're resisting. And then you have Heal the Ouch. This is a card that speaks to forgiveness. So, forgiveness is the healer of the soul. This card can indicate the healing of old wounds. It also indicates that broken bonds can now be mended. Reconciliations are now possible. But forgiveness is required. It's a card of forgiveness and healing, letting bygones be bygones. So, like, I don't know what happened. Maybe you need to forgive this person or maybe you need to even forgive yourself. But you cannot let fear hold you back from this conversation. I feel like it needs to be had. Fear only, it only breeds more fear. It's better to face these fears than to hide in the shadows. At least then you know, and then you can actually make a move and a decision. And that is what I have for you, Capricorn. Um, so I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel, and many blessings to all of you.